guys, what's up? It's Rashalay and I'm here with my current eyebrow routine. Now, over these last couple of years, let me see, I started filling in my eyebrows. I know it was in 2008 because that's the first time I bought an eyebrow pencil and it was just like the thing to do. Like I was new at learning it, I was running too thick, too crazy, and I've come to realize, especially within this last year, that your eyebrows are not going to look like the next person's eyebrows. And you know, I wanted that gradient effect, like it goes light and then dark. Like I was trying to figure out why my eyebrows didn't look like that, but then I come to realize I just don't have those kind of eyebrows. Like those are for people with more sparse brows that don't really have that much hair, they're not that full, so as they fill them in, you know, it kind of has that effect. But my eyebrows, on the other hand, are naturally thick and naturally full. I know they don't really look like much, especially when I don't really accentuate it, but they're really full. The hairs grow really long and they get really bushy and it's just a mess. So, you know, when it's time for me to fill in my eyebrows, they kind of have a different look. And I've grown to accept that and like that. I've also realized that all eyebrow products aren't meant for me as well. I've used a lot of different things. I use regular pencils from the beauty supply store. I had an Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel, and this was in the color chocolate. I used this a lot for a while, but I realized like it's okay. It's okay. It's not my favorite. One thing about me is that I like my eyebrows really sharp and clean, so it gives me that effect, but it's kind of soft. So I got over this. I also recently had purchased the Anastasia brow defining pencil, I believe it's what it's called, and it's like a felt tip kind of, not a felt tip, it has like a crayon applicator. It twists, and I realized I didn't like that either. Like it didn't give me that crisp look, and I come to realize that's for people with more sparse brows, you know, that draws their hairs in, you know, gives them that, you know, that natural hair look to fill in places where they don't have any. And a person like me, I don't really need that because my eyebrows are like really full within the hairs themselves. So I just need more of definition and defining. So what I realized what's good for me is that I use the Anastasia just regular brow pencil. As you can see, this is like my 5th or 6th pencil. Like it's all sharpened down to the nub. Like I was still using this to the end because I can keep sharpening it. Like when I do my eyebrows, I like to sharpen the pencil that same time and get that real crisp, fresh, sharpened pencil look. So I've been using this for like the past couple years. Like I said, I've been doing my brows since about 2008. So this has been something, no, I'm lying. I wasn't always using Anastasia pencil. I had a L.A.Girl pencil. That was my first eyebrow pencil, and it had a spoolie at the end, and it was also in a dark brown color, and I got it from Sephora, and I think pencils just work for me. And now what I really like is this other Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil. This is the Brow Wiz pencil, and this is also in the color chocolate. It has a spoolie at one end, and the other end is a retractable, you know, crayon type thing. It's not really a pencil that you can sharpen. It just has like a little tip on the end, and when you get low, you just twist the end because it's retractable as well. And this is also in the color chocolate. So I use this to do my brows. It does give me a nice sharp look. It looks more natural as compared to when I use the pencil. So I'm really starting to like this. I bought this a while ago, but I keep losing it. Like I'm traveling back and forth places. I put it in different makeup bags and it always seems to fall out. And since it's so small and skinny, like I just keep losing it. So I found it again and I've been using it and I've been loving it. So enough with the rambling and my brow history. You want to see how I define my eyebrows? Stay tuned. I'm going to talk through this video because I just don't feel like doing a voiceover. I just don't feel like doing voiceovers today. So I usually just, you know, brush my eyebrows up. My eyebrows had just gotten waxed maybe like a couple of days ago. I go between waxing and threading too. Like I like threading, but it just hurts so much. It hurts so bad. So recently I got it waxed and the lady did a really good job. I know threading gives you more of a natural look, but I kind of like when it's waxed and you have that you know, you can see the lighter part of your eyebrow. Like, I like that. So what I usually do is I brush my eyebrows up in the directions that the hair goes, and I just trace the edges of my eyebrows. So like I go with the natural shape. So I'm just trace the edge of my eyebrow just to make the line a little bit more crisp and sharp. I like to exaggerate the point of my eyebrow to bring my arch up a little bit higher. I have a natural arch, but I like it just to be a little bit more higher. So I kind of go a little bit higher up than the natural shape. And then I just come down and darken the tail or the end. Just take my spoolie out just to keep my hairs in place because they be all over the place. Even though they was just trimmed, they're all over the place. So do the same thing with the bottom. And then when I get to the middle part, like right where the arches, I kind of darken that just a little bit more. So I just fill in where you can kind of see through it. Even though I don't need to, but it gives me a better effect. Then I just take this spoolie and I blend it out, especially the front, so that it doesn't look so harsh and you just see the drawn line and then space and then like some random hairs. So this just helps me blend it in. And then just like that. And I'm gonna just do my other one. This eyebrow is like my funny brow. Like, you know how you got that one perfect brow and then you got the funny one, the one that's not always on point. Once in a while they'll switch up. Like all of a sudden this would be my good brow and this would be my bad brow. Like, which is real random, but then it goes back to be my bad brow. The awkward brow. It's the awkward sister. So we're not twins, we're sisters. But you just want them to be perfect, that's all. So then we bring my touch up a little bit higher again. Accentuate the tail. Just gonna blend that out with the spoolie. Just like that. Now, when it comes to cleaning up my eyebrows or, you know, concealing around them to make them look even more crisp, depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing a shadow, I like to go a little bit lighter with the concealer just so it looks nice as far as when I blend my shadows. But on a day like today where I'm just doing like a natural kind of thing, I like to use my L.A.Girl Pro Concealers. I have a lot of these. And right now I like to use these two colors. This is Warm Honey and this is the color Fawn. Fawn is basically the closest thing to my skin tone. So what I take Fawn and I just do it top of my brows with it. It gives them that clean look but not too highlighted. So I like to do my top half with the Fawn color and then I go in with my Warm Honey. Usually I go under my brows. Look at this, they have like oil in them. I can't get the product. Okay, usually I like to go between Cool Tan and what other color I like to use underneath? Cool Tan. There's another, oh, and Medium Beige. They're like my lighter colors, like when I'm doing eyeshadow looks. But this one's a little bit warmer than these two because these are real cool. So I'm gonna go underneath this Warm Honey. Seems like a little bit messy and I don't know why it's been like that. It's brand new. And then I'm just gonna highlight underneath my brow. I don't know what looks a little crazy. That's my crazy brow, like I said. And I'm gonna take a, if I can find it, my makeup desk is a mess. I really need to clean everything in my brushes. I'm gonna take this flat concealer brush. I think this is an e.l.f. brush. Doesn't matter. Flat concealer brush. And I'm just gonna blend out first the top half. Blend that in. On the other side. Blend it out. And like, I like to like get like the thick part, because sometimes when the concealer comes out it's kind of heavy, so I like to use the brush to get real precise as far as blending out the concealer. Then I like to go on my fingers and just, you know, warm it up and blend it even more. So I'm just gonna do that and just pat it in so it look more natural. And if it's any like sharp edges, I just go on my beauty blender. I use this when I did a little bit of foundation, and I'll just blot around that just to blend it into my face so it won't look like crazy. And that's it. That's how I fill in my eyebrows. Well, define them because they're already full. And if you guys like to see more videos like this where I like focus on one space at a time, let me know in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.